Hello everybody, time for new shave. The dog wanted to be joining me in on the video, so gonna put him down. First of all, cheers. Nice smoky whiskey. Today I'm gonna use LAUGAR of Sweden. I got the glasses on, I'm gonna explain why. LAUGAR of Sweden, it doesn't pronounce LAUGAR, it's LAUGAR. I'm actually the only one that's pronounced that right of all the YouTubers I know have using this. And this is the Skogsrå, it's 100%. And I got the first sample he did trying to do this soap, this balm, sorry. So this is the Skogsrå. I like the scent really much. I have bowl out today as usual, in the bowl with my ML shaving supplies first brush. Really nice leather, I like it really much. And why I use these glasses is because I'm going to show you two razors. I'm going to try them out. Heljestrand, and this is a Heljestrand number 24. It's a 48 razor, quarter hollow, small razor, freshly honed. I'm going to put the razor there and put the coffin to the side. Hey, Beta. And the dog is just watching and wondering what the hell I'm doing. Second razor is, you can maybe see J.A.Hellberg, Sweden Skogsrå. These two looks like this. I think it's 5/8, maybe something like that. And there it says skyddsmärke is protection mark something, and that's an eagle. Maybe you can see it there. And the number is Sweden number 12. So it's a J.A.Hellberg number 12 razor. And this is half hollow, really wedgy nice razor. So I'm going to try these two razors today and see if the edge is okay. I just honed them up, so I hope they will work. Put my glasses away and the coffin away. And today here in Heljestrand, where I live, is a agriculture high school. I think it's lantbruksgymnasium in Swedish we say. I think it's agricultural or farmer high school, something like that. And it's really a nice school because people from all over Sweden come to this school and learning this agriculture thing. And each year they have something they call tractor cortege, I don't know how to pronounce that, but tractor cortege. They have different kind of tractors, and these kids take each own tractor and drive from Heljestrand, where I live, to Heljestrand, the nearest city. And just a moment, the dog walks out. So bad, I'm gonna do it. So he wanted to go out, and they go do the roads down to the city. It takes about, I think, about half an hour with a tractor to drive there, and then they stop on different places. Usually stop on McDonald's and Burger King, but this year, or Max Burger, sorry, this hamburger, brands. But this year, because of COVID, they don't want to stop there, so they stop in another company called Swedol in big parking lot, and they pull out all the tractors and people can go look at them and take photos of them and so on. But they start from here, just 2 minutes walk from where I live, and do the drive. So I have take some footage of that and going to show you just a short footage of different kind of tractors that drive. And I think it's fun. It's really fun. It's a nerdy thing, but it's really fun. These kids have fun when they do this thing once a year. And this year I think there was about 50 different tractors driving, and I think it's fun. So meanwhile, we'll watch that. Sorry, it takes 5 minutes to explain this thing, but meanwhile, when you watch this tractor thing, I'm gonna shorten that clip a little bit and show you some tractors and speed up something and so on. I'm gonna do some kind of editing on that, and then I'll be back doing the shave. And meanwhile, when I'm watching this, last year or a couple of years ago, me and my couple of friends, we stopped on the same place and watched this tractor cortege, and I say every year, I'm going to have something to drink. So we took a couple of shots of that Turkish pepper and drank a couple of beers and just have a fun time. It's cold as hell, but it's fun. It takes 10 minutes and then it's over. So it's really fun. So take a look at this short footage, and we'll be back with lavender on my face and we can start the shave. So see you so long. Bye bye.
Skåla du. Det är jättefint. Halva vägbanan och svängen. Skål!
Yeah, and we're back again. I'm going to use this J.A.Hellberg razor on my right side. I thought it would work. It's a half hollow, really wedgy razor. Maybe you can see it there. See if this edge is okay. I have plans for these razors. The two other razors I tried out, and this razor and the other one I'm going to use. I have plans for them. I'm going to tell you later in the future, not at the moment. And a wedge razor feels much more different than a hollow ground razor or a half hollow razor. Different feeling. Some people say they are tuggy, but in my opinion, they are not tuggy. They just feel different. On the first pass you can see it feels like it's almost skipping and so on. I hope that it will work better on second pass, but I forgot the paper, sorry. Well, the wedge razor have a different, much more different feeling on the face than a half hollow or a hollow razor. This half hollow razor is very small, Heljestrand number 24. A quarter hollow, I think it's. So sometimes I myself can think that they are tuggy, but it's a different feeling. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Some people say if you have a really stiff hair growth, really hard hair growth, these half hollows and wedge razors are much better because they don't flex. Like if you have a half hollow razor or full hollow, they can flex a little bit because they are so thin, and that's true. I actually don't need a wedge razor to shave. For me, it's enough with a quarter hollow or full hollow razor. Because if you have a really stiff, really hard whiskers, it can be a little bit difficult with a hollow ground razor to cut off those whiskers. Cheers. Nice smoky idle whiskey. But in my opinion, it actually doesn't matter so much. I prefer hollow ground because it gives zing to it, to the blade when you shave with it, and gives you feedback in a different way. And always on the second pass, it feels different with a wedge razor. I don't know what you think. If you're a straight razor shaver, what do you think about that? Just a question, so I get some comments on my videos at least. I got a lot of comments, so I do appreciate it very much. Sometimes it can be really fun to hear what you think. As you see, this small razor, the ladder is overflowing from the razor, so I have to rinse it more often. It's a small razor, so it gets filled and it runs over the spine. No issues, just rinse it off more often. Oh, I get itchy in my nose. Oh, sorry, sorry about that. Oh, that was really uncomfortable. Oh, sorry. And then take this J.A.Hellberg half hollow razor. It's really wedgy. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but it's really wedged, this razor. So let's do it like this first. Always on the first pass I can feel it doesn't cut or it feels tuggy. But on the second and third pass it feels much better, in my opinion at least. We shall see if these are sharp enough. And in my opinion, it's more difficult to hone a wedge razor. I have to work with it a little bit more. I use the same technique. I'm using low anger and no pressure, do the basic strokes, and it works, that's great, but can feel different. I can feel the difference at least. So far, it feels great. We shall see how it feels after the last pass. And by the way, I forgot to ask you, what do you think about that tractor cottage? Yeah, it's a little bit nerdy, I know, but it's actually really fun. I have never talked to these kids that doing this race or this cottage, but I have a colleague of mine at work, a teacher, and his daughter was in that school, I think, last year or maybe 2 years ago. He went to that school, and she was talking a lot about that race or that cottage, because they think it's fun to have people watching them when they drive these big tractors. You see John Deere tractors and so on, some old tractors. Last year there was lots more smaller tractors in the cottage, and I think it's really fun. I think it's really awesome when they do these things, because it's kids and they have to have some fun, and they look forward to do these things and showing them up, and driving with a big fucking tractor costs a lot of money, and had all these lights going on and everything, and they prepare for it for a couple of weeks and so on. I think it's really fun. So why not do the best you can, be on one spot on that road, and cherish them, and not cherish, what they say, give them cheers and thumbs ups on everything. When they almost everything I do, I show thumbs ups and give them cheers with my beer and so on, and they appreciate it. They blink with the lights and so on, and that's fun, because they like that race or that cottage. So in my opinion, why don't do that for kids at least? As I told you, some years there are more different types of tractors and so on, but this year there were a lot of John Deere tractors. So it's John Deere's big brand here in Sweden. Yeah, of course there is not those extremely big tractors like you have in the USA, these awesome freaking fucking John Deeres that's all 200 meters long and so on. I don't, they're big tractors of course, but I don't think they here in Sweden they have a need for that big tractors, but there are still big tractors in my opinion, and I think it's fun, really fun to do a thing about this. So next year I'm gonna take some whiskey, I think, and maybe drink a beer and so on. Have a fun time with friends, drinking beer, looking at these kids having fun. I think it's awesome. And I have forgot to tell you what I think about the edge. So far it feels great. Feels like a wedge racer, so no feedback. But seems to be cutting right. Feels real nice in my opinion. I know people, as I told you before, people think that wedge racers, they are taggy. It's a different feeling. But let's do rinse. I'll be back just in a moment. Yeah, and or I could feel, think I missed the spot here. I'm not gonna do any more passes and so on, no pickups or nothing, because I usually don't chase BBS. It doesn't matter when I wake up in the morning. If I have something here, I'm gonna have here and here and everywhere, because I shave almost always in the evening. And if I say it's BBS, you think it's BBS, but I can feel a little bit there. This feels great, this feels great. So really damn good fun, almost BBS shave. I'm gonna feel much better in half an hour or something. So I'm really satisfied. This agent was great in my opinion. Skogsrå balm. So as I told you, I have some plans with these razors. I'm gonna tell you later in some videos. Really stoked about the idea. But I thought I could give, it's called cliffhanger, you know. Someday you're gonna know what I mean, what I'm talking about. But at the moment I won't tell you. I have to fix some razors. Have some plans for these razors. I think I took just a little bit too much of this balm. It feels great. It's gonna go into my skin in just a moment. The shave felt great. And I do apologize, I did a little bit longer video. I usually don't do videos over 50 minutes, but I don't know, editing and everything here, I'm gonna take longer than that. Cheers. I'm gonna work tomorrow, I know. Couple of Turkish pepper snaps and 1 beer and whiskey, just fine. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. So the soap today was the LAUGAR of Sweden, not LAUGAR, it's LAUGAR. As I told you before, I think I'm the only one pronouncing that, but I have checked with Nina Överlund, the creator of this soap. So it's LAUGAR of Sweden. And the brand was Skogsrå, and it's a 100% soap. The balm is 100% scented balm. I like this balm really much. Really nice in my opinion, works really great. Use my Emily shaving supplies first brush. I have seen this before. Use it 90% of my videos. And Heljestrand number 24. The edge felt great. It's a quarter hollow razor, works just great. And it's J.A.Hellberg number, I think it was number 12, yes. Works just great. It's a half hollow razor, really nice wedge razors. And I just think the shave was just great. I'm satisfied, I'm happy, and that was that. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you later. Have a great week and great upcoming weekend. Bye bye for so long. Bye bye.